welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My name is Jayden, and today I'm going to be sharing with you my February TBR. So I have 8 books on my TBR for February. I hope to read those 8 books and then be able to free read the rest of the month, but it is the shortest month of the year, so I didn't want to put too much pressure on trying to read all of the books and not getting to them. So of those 8 books, I only own 4 of them because the other 4 are not out yet, / I don't own them yet. One is out, I don't own it, but anyways, so let's just get started. These are in no particular order, by the way, I'm just going down the list. So the first one is Who Can Keep a Secret by Katherine and Mcmanus. This is the last Katherine and Mcmanus book I have to read, and then I'm going to be filming a video, I guess in the month of February, since I'll be reading this in February. I'll be filming a ranking and reviewing all of Katherine and Mcmanus books, and essentially like a guide to Katherine and Mcmanus, very similar to my Raelee video. I will link that up above and down below. I'm not too sure what this book is about. I do know it's a YA thriller, which I've been super into lately, so I'm hoping that I enjoy this one. The next one is The Burning Girls by CJ Tudor. If you watched my birthday book haul, you know that I picked this up then, and I've been dying to read it. I know it's a thriller, that's all I know about it. I don't want to read the synopsis because I want to go into it blindly. Really, all I know about it is that it's an adult thriller. It was also one of Gabby Reed's book picks for her book group called The Book Troop, and I didn't read it then, obviously, so I couldn't join. I want to read it for myself to see what all the fuss was about, so I'm excited. The next book, you guys know I read it and DNF'd it in December, so I'm going to try again, and that is Razorblade Tears. I'm undecided on if I want to pick up where I left off because it was only 2 months ago, less than 2 months ago, that I read it, and so I do remember what has happened, so I'm not sure if I want to pick up where I left off or if I'm going to start over. However, I will be hopefully finishing this book. The writing was just very juvenile and honestly kind of gross, and I wasn't here for it, but I want to try it again, so hopefully I can finish it this time, because now I'm going into it knowing about the writing style, and I feel like I'll be a little bit more prepared. So I'm going to give this one a go again, and we'll see what happens. And then the last book that I own physically that I'll be reading in February is Ties That Tether by Agaro. I don't know how to pronounce it, I apologize, but I'm really looking forward to this book. I've heard that it's pretty good. I watched Gabby Reed's video where she did try a chapter, and she read the first chapter of Book of the Month picks that she hadn't read yet, and she was saying that this one sounded really good, and she ended up finishing it either that day or the next day because it is pretty small and quick read. The little blurb at the top says, when a Nigerian woman falls for a man she knows will break her mother's heart, she must choose between love and her family. So I think it's a romance contemporary fiction type book, but I'm really excited for it. I hope that it includes some of the Nigerian culture in this book because I love reading about different cultures. And the next 4 books, the first one is a historical fiction, and I just recently found this book, so it's not included in my 22 anticipated reads for 2022 because honestly it would have been added to that list. I just hadn't heard of it yet, but it's Shadows of Pecan Hollow, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little bit upset that it's considered historical fiction when it takes place in the 70s and the 90s. I was literally born in the 90s, so... But this book is about a teenage girl in 1970, and she is a runaway, so she's kind of troubled, and then she gets abducted and groomed by an older man. And then we flash forward to 1990 where he's in jail and she's starting her new life with, I believe she has a daughter. Yes, she started a new life for her and her daughter, and the guy, Manny, is out of prison now, and he reaches out to her, and it just sounds like it's going to be a very good read, and I'm very excited for it. Like, I think that's the book that I am most excited for in February, and this book comes out February 8th, so the beginning of the month, and I am so stoked to read it. I really hope it's as good as the description is making it out to be, but I'm also really nervous that I'm going to be too excited for it and it's going to be a huge disappointment. Regardless, I can't stop thinking about it. I'm wondering, I want to pre-order it, but last time I pre-ordered a book, it was a book of the month pick. So I'm waiting till the book of the month February picks are announced, and then if it's not on there for the historical fiction, then I will be pre-ordering it. The next book is Greenwich Park by Katherine Faulconer. This book came out on the 25th, so it's already out, but I didn't get to it this month, let alone pre-order it like I had planned. So I am going to be reading it in February. This is also a thriller. That's all I know about it. The next book I'll be reading in February is Lucy Foley's newest release, which comes out February 22nd, and this is The Paris Apartment. I also know that that's a thriller and takes place in Paris and an apartment. I'm pretty sure that the main character goes and lives with her, yes, she goes and lives with her brother, half-brother in Paris. And then the last book I'll be reading in February is the second book to the Finlay Donovan is Killing It series, and that is Finlay Donovan Knocks 'Em Dead. This comes out February 1st, I believe. Yes, February 1st. And this is just picking up right where the first book left off, so I'm not going to talk about that one too much. And those are the 8 books that I plan on reading in February. Let me know what you plan on reading in February. I want to hear all about it. If you've read any of the books that I plan on reading in February, let me know how you felt about them. I will have all of my links to follow me on Instagram and be my friend on Goodreads in the description. And please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe and turn on post notifications to be notified every time I upload. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.